welcome back to another vlog. I hope you're doing well. Today is a Friday. I got a late start to the day. It's like 11 o'clock, but I took a nice slow morning, took Lucy for a walk and got myself ready. But my biggest goal today is to do new photos. In the last vlog, I showed you guys some props that I got, and I got a new light and I'm taking a photo course. So I just feel like I want to revamp my whole website and get some new content, both still life photos and video. Video is so important, and I'm realizing that not just on social media, but having more video content on my website. So today is all about content creation, and I'm by no means an expert, and I'm still learning, but each step towards learning has definitely helped me boost sales for my business. So I'm excited to spend the day with you and just sort of go through this together, and hopefully we'll come out of it with some great content that I'll show you at the end of the day. But I am going to go to the studio first because I did get a few orders overnight, and like I said, it's a Friday, so I normally don't ship on Fridays, but look, most of them are local to me, so if I get them out today, that means my customers and my wholesale customers will get them tomorrow, so that I can start next week kind of with a clear slate. So I'm gonna go to the studio real quick, plus I don't have much of my product here, so I'm gonna go and collect the product that I wanna photograph, and hopefully it will only take me about an hour. So we are going to head to the studio. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I have the windows open in the house and there's like a nice breeze. So it's just the perfect spring day. And I'm just feeling like creative and light and bright. So I'm excited to spend the day with you guys. But let's get the few things at the studio that we need first.
I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. I don't wanna stay with you just to have to leave. If it isn't meant to be, you'll still be here eternally. I don't wanna say goodbye, I just arrived. If it isn't meant to be, you'll still be here eternally.
Just got home. It's 2 o'clock, but I went to UPS and the post office, so I feel good. I got all my orders done. I stopped at Whole Foods. I got some sushi. Love my sushi. So I'm gonna eat this super fast, and then we have to get going on our photos, but I loaded everything into the room, so it's a little bit overwhelming, but we're gonna get some nourishment and then get to all of our photos, which I'm excited about. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we'll get to the creative part of the day. way longer to get this all set up. It is now 4 o'clock and I've only taken about like 20 photos of one scene. You can't really see here because the lights, but this scene that I have set up here, which I like, I think it's great. It's one of my top selling scents. I have 3 different items on there, so it's good. And I got some of the smear stuff going, which I love, but it's also Friday and it's 4 o'clock, so I think it's time to have a little refreshment. I have the window open, I have some music on, and I'm just enjoying myself. So I am going to take a few more photos as I have this set up, and then I'm just gonna roll with it. I think because I'm trying to get so much content, I showed you guys all of the stuff on the floor of every item that I make and sell. It's gonna be done today. So instead of rushing through and feeling stressed out about it, I kind of want to be like slow and intentional and creative with it so that I'm making like good quality content, if that makes sense. So I'm just making sure that my camera settings are right, everything's in focus, that the lighting is good, which took me a while. I do have these lights. This is actually my studio light that I use for filming YouTube videos if it's like super dark in here. And then this is the new light that I got, and I have just like a diffuser on it, which is the same diffuser from this set. So I'll link these. They're actually both from Amazon. This light though is amazing. I'm almost considering getting a second one because this one is just not as strong, so it's not balancing the scene as well, if that makes sense. So I tried a couple different things, put in like a whiteboard on one side to reflect, and it wasn't perfect. So it's all trial and error. I am not a professional photographer, but I always want to just keep honing in on my skills because I do love it. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy our beverage and just keep on keeping on. Pretty crazy in here, huh? It's pretty crazy in here. Saturday morning. So fast forward from when I last left you, but I did take a few more photos after I last checked in, and I was just feeling like they weren't totally coming out the way I wanted to. And normally I have a shot list and a plan, and I didn't really have one this time, and I think that that's what I need. So we had some dinner last night. We had our meal delivery, which was amazing. I forgot I had ordered their cocktail, which I don't ever do, but it just sounded so good. So we had a little cocktail, and we had our dinner together, took Lucy for a walk, and just enjoyed the evening. And then I spent like 2 hours last night creating a Pinterest board, which I will link for you down below, of just product images that were inspiring to me, so that I can have just some things to look at while I'm doing my photos. I have all day today planned out for even more photos. So like I said before, I didn't really want to rush myself, but I basically came up with my plan last night. So I didn't film any of it because I was sitting at the computer for hours trying to just gather my information. So I'm not going to film today just so I can stay in my creative space. I think that was also kind of interrupting my productivity yesterday a little bit. But anyway, I want to share with you, I know I showed you all of my Replica surface boards, and yes, I have quite a few. I am an affiliate with them, so I have a discount code down below for you guys. But that aside, I know if you are looking at them, questioning, because they are kind of expensive, if they're worth it, I figured I would show you my top 5 that I think are invaluable, that you can get so many photos out of, specifically more so in the soap world, but I honestly think they have changed my photography 100%. I used to do all those DIY hacks like poster board and hanging a piece of paper from the wall and just everything, and I would get so frustrated with taking photos that it wasn't fun, and I never liked the end result. And with the Replica surface boards, I've had them for now probably 1.5 years, almost 2 years, and I've been growing my collection, but I honestly feel like it's changed the game for my photography. So if you are starting and you don't have any and you're wondering which ones to get, because it can be overwhelming and they come out with new ones every 6 or 8 weeks, I'm going to show you my top 5 to create your first bundle. And if you create a bundle of 5, you actually end up saving some money. First one is the plain white. I think that this board is super important. It's the #1, and mainly because it's great for any kind of product flat lays, for creating that crisp white background. And you can also use this as a reflector. So if you have 2 other boards set up and you have a light source trying to reflect back onto your products, this is great. You're able to do that with this one. So I would put the first one all white in your cart. Just be careful, there's a gloss one, which I do have, but I think this plain white one is the most important one. I use this the most. And then the second one would be the subway tile, especially if you are a soap maker or a beauty person or anything like that. The subway tile is great, even if you're into food, because this is sort of the background of like a lot of people's countertops. So this is another great one. These two together, I found, create a really nice crisp photo with still some interest in there. So I would get those 2. And then I would say try to get another neutral base type board. I have a few here that I'll show you, and I would say pick which one leans into your brand more, but they have a lot of wood surfaces. So this is the beech wood. It's really, really light and airy. This is the butcher block, I believe, and it's a little bit more like your typical kitchen counter. I use this one a little bit more just because it's a little bit more contrasting, but depending upon your brand, like I said, this one is really good too. And these obviously work great with like the subway tile as far as creating that kind of scene that you want to have. And then there are a few more neutral ones that I have, but I think picking a wood surface is great, especially if you're into more natural stuff. The wood always brings in those nice organic elements. Then I would say, so you've got 3 of your like foundations. So you've got your white, your tile, and a wood. This is where the fun comes in, and this is sort of where they always come out with new ones, but I would pick some color and I would stick to your brand. So I have almost all the colors. Not every one is perfect for my brand, so I don't recommend all of them, but the ones I use the most are these. It's like a peach quartz and a pink rose quartz, I think. These are on brand for me 100%. So I would probably put some kind of pink in my bundle, and they do look really great with the subway tile here, especially for like kind of a girly bathroom vibe. And they also look great with the wood pieces here. So I will link down below my link, but you're gonna have to probably search for them. I can't necessarily link with my code to all the individual boards, if that makes sense. So, And then I would pick a second colorway. So I have this poolside here, which is great if you are doing anything with like beach or summer. I think this is so perfect. I love a blue and it looks really good, especially against some of my soaps. And then I have this purple, I believe it's called French lavender. So I would get yourself just some fun colors because this, I would just get yourself some fun colors because this truly is what will bring some difference into your Instagram feed or even on your website. I actually have been using the colors a lot more. I don't know if that's because it's springtime and I just like more of that colorful fun vibe, but these are definitely the fun boards to have. So make sure you incorporate, I would say, 2 of the colors, and then that's your kit. And they do send you those brackets, the 2 L-shaped brackets that you can use. These you can purchase the studio. It is expensive. I think it's about $380. So I would say if you're just starting out and you want to get the whole kit, then definitely get the studio and your 5 boards. But if you can only just swing a little bit of money right now, I would say get those 5 boards. You will thank me. It's worth the investment. They also clean up really, really well. I have the spilled stuff, I have bar soaps, I have like sticky stuff, and I just cleaned it with some Myers spray, and they honestly are very durable. So if you used a poster board or paper or anything like that, you're throwing it away. So you're just creating more waste and more frustration, and it doesn't make your photos look good either. So I've just found there are a lot of people that will say just go to the craft store and get a poster board, but I think that you can tell those kinds of images online, and if you really are serious about upping your product photography, investing in these is absolutely worth it. So, and I'm not just saying that because I'm an affiliate. I'm an affiliate because I'm just so obsessed with this company and what they come out with, and I love their drop that they have, and I just can't help myself because I see the end result and what it does for my business. I'm gonna wrap up with you guys for today and take another big cup of coffee to get myself going, but I definitely think the Pinterest board is super inspiring, so go ahead and check that out too, and you guys can see all my other, I think I have most of my boards pretty public. So anyway, there's some really fun boards. I do love Pinterest and just scrolling to get some inspiration. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I will see you in the next one. Bye.